Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of WWE 2K22 Universe. Tonight is episode number 104 of the Universe mode. And we have NWA action coming at you live. National Wrestling Alliance. Alright, we got some news from College Football 25 today. Bonnie's first once again. Oh, she's on a roll. She's been first many times this week. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. We had a lot of rumors yesterday that College Football 25 was going to be releasing some gameplay today. Well, you know, as what normally happens with rumors, didn't happen. But what did happen is EA Sports announced that tomorrow, 11 a.m., it's not even really 11 a.m., it's 10:55 a.m., don't miss the first 5 minutes, they are going to do a deep dive into gameplay with Kirk Herbstreit, and it's going to be on their YouTube channel. I don't know if it's going to be on the other social media platforms, but it's definitely going to be on the YouTube channel. It's already up. It's there. It's waiting to begin. So you can get on there. You can click that notify button, whatever you want to do if you don't want to miss it. I don't know if I'm going to put it up in its entirety. We'll have to see how long it is. Some of those things can be a half an hour to an hour long, which is good because the longer they are, the more information they're giving us. So I don't know if I'll put the entire thing up, but what I will do is, like I did with MLB The Show, I will piece it out and definitely put up several different videos to break down the gameplay. Hey, Derek, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing all right tonight. Hey, Godspeed, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well as well. I'm glad you got the book, Derek. I hope you enjoy it. That's a good one. Deadly Roses, and thank you for the picture as well. Much appreciated. I hope you like it. All right, so there's the feuds that we have going on right now in the NWA. Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes, they'll be battling at the Fall Brawl. Sting and Ricky Steamboat over the television title, they'll also be meeting up at Fall Brawl. And you have Arn Anderson in a feud with Dory Funk. I don't know if those two are going to be at Fall Brawl or not. We're going to have to see how it plays out. Tonight on tap, we have, well, first of all, tonight's action brought to you by the WWE Shop. Use the link in the description below to get to the WWE Shop for all of your favorite World Wrestling Entertainment apparel, merchandise, memorabilia, championship belts, coffee cups, t-shirts, sweatshirts, everything you want related to the World Wrestling Entertainment is on the WWE Shop. So use the link in the description below to get there, and keep in mind they have specials every single day on their website. So jump on that link below and get to the WWE Shop for all of your World Wrestling Entertainment needs. Tonight we have Arn Anderson starting things off against the Masked Superstar. Ole Anderson squares off against Bruiser Brody. Ric Flair, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, non-title match against Mr. Wrestling 2. Dusty Rhodes, who will be challenging Flair at Fall Brawl. He'll be taking on Bruiser Brody tonight. Bruiser Brody has 2 matches. Damn it, I didn't see that. I gotta fix that. Hold on, let's see. Who else do we got? Kerry Von Erich's taking on Dory Funk. Tully Blanchard takes on Terry Funk. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat squares off against Buddy Rogers. And Sting, who is the TV champion, he'll be taking on Jerry Lawler. But we need to find someone else for that. Let's see, who do we got? Mr. Wrestling 2, Harley Race. Harley Race isn't on the card, is he? Harley Race is not on the card, so we will put him in there. Damn it. I like having stuff all set up before we get started. Well, that's cool, Godspeed. The more work, the more money, right? What'd I say? Harley Race. So we're going to put Harley Race against Dusty Rhodes tonight. No, Bonnie. That was Brutus Beefcake. Harley Race was the other one. The other one that we saw. All right, so those are the matches tonight. So let's start the show, and then we will start the action. Let me remind you, my merchandise store is open. Click the store link at the top of the channel. Lots of stuff from my book covers and from the Talon Twisters from my novel Twister Town. 45 days away from the release of College Football 25. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., 10:55 a.m. on YouTube. Deep dive into gameplay with Kirk Herbstreit. Everybody's looking forward to that. You know you are. And don't forget about SeatGeek. Use the link in the description below and the code ScottStevens10 to save $10 on your first purchase of $250 or more. SeatGeek. Use it for wrestling, baseball, football, hockey, concerts, wherever you're going. Use SeatGeek to get your tickets. We're in Corbin, Kentucky tonight. Sellout crowd here for NWA action. I don't know what you mean, Derek. Interested in being an author. I'm not sure what that means, Derek. Maybe we can try that one again. All right, first match of the evening. Arn Anderson taking on the Masked Superstar. Let me know who you think is going to get the victory. I'm going to go with the Masked Superstar. He is very strong in this game. Godspeed says he agrees. He's going with the Masked Superstar as well. Let's see if we get Jay to join us here tonight. Bonnie says Masked Superstar is coming, going to get the victory as well. She loves looking at his masks here. It's one of her favorite parts of the day, is checking out those masks. All right, let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions. Let me know who you think is going to win. The Masked Superstar or creepy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson. Oh, what interested me into being an author, Derek? You know, it's actually not really anything that I set out to be. I was a sportscaster on the radio for many years, and I moved over from that to sports writing. And during that time, I had an idea for a book, and I ran it across my editor, and he said, "Yeah, that's indeed a good idea. You should do it." And I asked him if he knew how, and he said no. They were expecting Arn to get the win. So he didn't know how to do it, but he thought the idea was good and solid, so I started working on it.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 344 pounds, the Masked Man, Superstar.
The Masked Superstar. It took me about 3 years to do my first book on ice. And when I was finished, Bonnie helped me a lot with the editing and formatting and putting everything together, and we kind of learned it on the fly. And when I released it, it was a hit. It went really, really well, way better than I ever anticipated. I got a huge following in the United Kingdom out of it. It ranked highly in Japan, as well as the United States, and it was crazy. So I put out another one, and that was Twister Town, and it was an international bestseller. So I didn't really set out to be an author. It just kind of happened. All right, we are in Corbin, Kentucky. NWA action about to get underway for tonight. The Masked Superstar, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. We are underway. Don't forget, next live stream is Sunday night, 6:30 bell time, WCW's Monday Nitro, and that will be the beginning of Showdown at Shea Week on the calendar here. So we're getting, and Showdown at Shea is scheduled for a week from Monday. So we're getting close.
Locks in the gut wrench. Suplex.
Yeah, I'll bet she probably would, guys. She hates the masks. Yeah, and you have a whole bunch of them. The Masked Superstar taking a break, sitting down on the top rope. He's not very happy with the resistance that Arn Anderson is giving right now. A big German suplex by the Masked Man. He's not offering any resistance right now at the beginning of the match. Spinning right hand by the Masked Superstar. And there's Anderson with some offense. Up and over. And a DDT. Yeah, it was definitely nothing I sat down and tried to work toward, Derek. It just kind of happened. When I wrote the first book, when I released On Ice, I didn't think anybody would read it. I didn't think anybody would know about it. I just found a book club in Facebook, and I kind of put it up there, and somebody read it and liked it and shared it and shared it and shared it, and things kind of took off from there. It was kind of amazing. Hey there, Lord. Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Arn Anderson with a boot to the face of the Masked Superstar. 3 times, and the big man's down. The Enforcer working over the shoulder. Hey, Dave. Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well tonight as well. Dave's picking the Superstar. The Enforcer, double A's up on the top rope. Diving elbow across the throat, and he hit the mark. Masked Superstar was in charge here early in the bout. Double A's turn things around. Opening match here tonight on NWA Wrestling. Don't forget, we get a deep dive into the gameplay of College Football 25 tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. I will be all over that. And I will have many videos coming over the next couple of days based on how long the stream is. The longer the stream is, the more info they give us, the more videos I can get out of it. And that's coming tomorrow at 11 a.m. Can't wait for that. Kirk Herbstreit is apparently going to be the host, so that's cool. Masked Superstar has double A high over his head. Vertical suplex is coming at some point. And there it is. Arn came down on his side. Not perfectly executed there by the Masked Superstar. Double axe handle to the chest. And the Enforcer is down again. Oh, there it is. Cobra clutch locked in. The Masked Superstar on the canvas. Plenty of leverage. Bending the back as well as popping the shoulder. Arn's in trouble. He got the fingers apart and threw a couple elbows there. Backed the Superstar off, but he held it for a while, though. Arn is in some pain. Big knife edge chop there by the Enforcer 3 times. And the Superstar's down. Arn with several boots to the chest. Now up to the face area. The Enforcer living up to his name here. Went for the gut. Masked Superstar blocked it. He's got him up, and big time vertical suplex. That one was executed perfectly. Look at the excitement of the Masked Superstar. Spinning right hand, Arn is down. You can see I added the NWA on the mats, on the canvas, to more accurately depict back in the 80s, the days Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes always had the NWA in the middle of the mat. And a spine buster by Arn, and he almost got the Masked Superstar 2.5 count. Yeah, he's feeling it, Dave. He was anyway at that time. He was a little excited. Yeah, I put the NWA in the middle of the Because any match you watch from back in the 80s there, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Harley Race, they always had the NWA letters on the canvas. Another spine buster by Arn, so I added it after last week's show. And that's it. The Enforcer gets the victory. 2 spine busters, puts away the Masked Superstar, and Double A gets the 3 count and the victory.
Here is your winner, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Impressive win for him here. After that win,
Arn Anderson with the victory, raising his arms to a hearty round of boos here from the fans here in Corbin, Kentucky. He got the win. It's a good match. It was indeed, Godspeed. 3.5 stars to open things up. Arn Anderson with the 3 count on the Masked Superstar. All right, what do we got coming up next? It was a good match. Ole Anderson taking on Bruiser Brody next. So the other part of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew in action here tonight in Kentucky. I'm going to go with Bruiser Brody as my pick. Who do you guys think is going to get the victory? Bruiser Brody. Dave says Brody, so he's the slight favorite. Floyd says Ole. I don't think Ole matches up well against Bruiser Brody at all. He's just got a certain level of crazy in him. Godspeed says Ole as well, so we got to pick him. We'll send it down to ringside here in Corbin, Kentucky is where we are tonight. Sellout crowd for tonight's NWA action. Let's get your introductions.
and here he comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 259 pounds, Owen Anderson.
Ole Anderson. Yeah, I love the Four Horsemen too, Derek.
Right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good.
I love the Four Horsemen too. I've met J.J. Dillon many times. I can't actually say he's my friend. We don't communicate other than when we see each other at events, but he's a really nice guy. He goes to the Legends lunches all the time here in Tampa and some of the other lunches for the Cauliflower Alley Club and the Legends lunch. And he's always been very, very nice to me.
And his opponent from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bruiser Brody.
Matches of this caliber with this level of talent showing their skills, this is why I do what I do. He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
I think Ole's the one that needs the career-making performance. Derek says Ole's going to get the win, so he's the slight favorite coming into this one. A little surprising there. There's the bell. We are underway, and Ole gets off with a good start. Overhand chop to the head. And look at this. Wow. Nice toss slam. Look at the moonsault. Slingshot off the second rope. Ole Anderson. Very hot start.
This one isn't going to be ended quite so easily.
Both wrists captured. And that was nasty.
Big knee to the face.
Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
Who did you forget, Floyd? I'm betting it was Tully Blanchard. Nice reversal by Brody. Backbreaker stretch across the knee.
Backbreaker stretch. Watch this.
Look at Brody. Deadlifting him. Toss suplex there. Great show of strength there by Bruiser Brody. He tosses Ole over the top rope out onto the concrete floor here in Kentucky.
To be mindful of the referee's count here.
Big right hand to the body, left hand to the chin. Brody has him up. Another backbreaker across the knee. And Ole gets a boot up to slow Bruiser down. Kick to the head. Look at Ole. Right hand to the face, left hand to the body, elbow to the head. Oh, knee lift to the face, and Bruiser Brody has nights gone down yet. His face just ate some of that ring apron. Ole now on top of him, pounding away, and Bruiser's been busted open. Solid right hand by Ole Anderson. Bust Bruiser open. It looks like the right side of his eye. Bruiser with a reversal. He's got Ole up. What is he going to do with him? Oh, power slam on the concrete. Both men have taken a lot of damage early in this match. Brody tosses Ole to the other side of the ring area. Count is at 8. Bruiser gets back in. Ole back in at the count of 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Tully, Rick, and the Arn and Ole Anderson. And J.J. Dillon was the manager. Bruiser Brody, he's got a Boston Crab locked in on Ole Anderson. He has it cinched in. Look at him. Wow, Ole had to use every bit of leg strength he had to get Bruiser off of him. Overhand right to the top of the head by Ole Anderson. German suplex now.
But that's not all.
Anderson turns him around. Lariat. Brody head over heels. Ole with the cover. And a 2 count. Brody's tough, but that's the thing. When you're tough, not only can you dish out the punishment, but you can certainly take a lot as well. And look at Ole Anderson. He's got the sharpshooter locked in the middle of the ring. Bruiser cannot reach the rope. Ole's cinching it down. All that pressure on the small of the back and the middle of the back. Ole held it for a while. Bruiser's in trouble. Anderson let it go. And knee lift to the face. Brody still won't go down, though. Super kick. Close enough. Brody's down. Anderson pounding away with those right hands to the side of the head. Now he's going to go for the win. He may have it. Wow. Ole Anderson, who is the slight favorite coming in, gets the 3 count on Bruiser Brody. Here's your winner, Ole Anderson. Boo. Uh-oh. He's not done with him. He's biting off more than he can chew here. You don't want to piss off the crazy man. Ole Anderson stomping away on a fallen and defeated Bruiser Brody. I think he's going to end up paying a heavy price for that. 2 stars is your official match rating. Ole Anderson bloodied up Bruiser Brody and got him for a 3 count. And he got the victory. My favorite member of the Four Horsemen was always Ric Flair, no question. What about you guys? Who was your favorite member of the Four Horsemen? I mean, to me, it had to be Flair. He was the world champion. You know, he was the leader in my eyes. All right, next up, speaking of Ric Flair, we got the NWA World Heavyweight Champion here tonight. Non-title match against Mr. Wrestling 2. Flair will be taking on Dusty Rhodes at Fall Brawl. Coming up in a week and a half on the calendar. Floyd says Rick. Godspeed says Rick. Dave says he was a fan of Arn. Godspeed says Mr. Wrestling 2 is going to get the victory in this one. Dave says Ric Flair as well. I'm going to have to go with Ric Flair as well. I was always a big Mr. Wrestling 2 fan. But got to go with Flair. Dave says Flair's going to get the win. Let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions here in Kentucky. The World Heavyweight Champion is in the house. Nature Boy.
Get ready for some style.
There he is.
And profiling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina. Weighing in at 245 pounds. The National Wrestling Alliance World's Heavyweight Champion. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Nature Boy walking that aisle like only he can.
Custom made from head to toe.
You forgot to add Ole too, Floyd. So who did you have? Who did you have in your four horsemen? You didn't have Tully. You didn't have Ole. Ric Flair greeted with a hearty round of boos here in Kentucky, just the way he likes it. Man, it's a shame of everything he's done the last few years to just tarnish his legacy. There's Mr. Wrestling 2.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 262 pounds, Johnny Walker.
Mr. Wrestling 2.
Matchup. The competitors in this one have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
Oh, okay, Floyd, okay. Yeah, I always liked the Four Horsemen, but Rick was always the favorite. I always liked J.J. Dillon.
He's competing. This guy just wants to fight, and he's about to get one.
That's right, Derek. Giving a Ric Flair woo. Woo!
Ric Flair.
There's the bell. We are underway.
One of the greatest superstars of all time, especially one of the most.
It happens, Floyd.
Flair has done it all in this business, but he still wants to prove.
Flair off to a solid start against Mr. Wrestling 2 here.
Well, the Nature Boy was
Taking the masked man down, stretching out that hamstring. Flair going for the quick cover. You know he's not going to get a win here. But he got a 2 count, and I think Wrestling 2 is just relaxing, still the beginning of the bout.
He's reminding his competition that they'll only ever be second best.
being carried around with ease. Ooh, right to the
Wrestling 2 dropping Flair across that top rope. Flair's supposed to meet Dusty Rhodes at Fall Brawl. Well, he will. He's scheduled to. Right now, Wrestling 2's got a Cobra clutch locked in. Derek picks Rick to get the win here. And if somehow Mr. Wrestling 2 can pull off the upset here, he can turn that Flair-Dusty Rhodes match into a triple threat match at Fall Brawl. Paul Roma was a horseman briefly? Really? I didn't know that, Dave. I didn't even know Paul Roma was in the NWA.
We know just how the Nature Boy is in the ring, so
I only remember him in the WWF.
he can end it here.
Flair goes for the cover.
A kick out, you can see the frustration
That's interesting.
starting to build.
I never knew that.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Nature Boy heading up to the top rope. Mr. Wrestling 2 is down. 93 in WCW, yeah, that's cool. It's one of the reasons I like the universe. I like interacting with you guys. Even I learn stuff too from time to time. Nothing wrong with learning new stuff. 93, I don't think I was watching that much in 93. Oh, yes, I was. Wow, it's a 2 count. What was my era? We were talking about that yesterday. I said 82 to 99, I think it was. 81 to 99. But Mr. Wrestling 2 is not taking advantage of it. Ric Flair looks like he's out on his feet. Well, his ass anyway. And are we stuck? Nope. Okay, good. Flair was playing possum. Not the first time Nature Boy's done that in his career. He brings Mr. Wrestling 2. He's got him in. And a pile driver. Executed to perfection. Ric Flair goes for the victory. And it's a 2 count. Wrestling 2 kicked out. Flair can't believe it. He thought that pile driver was enough to finish him off.
Oh, my God.
Big backbreaker. Wow, a lot of power behind that one. Oh, yeah, I got you, Floyd. Yeah, why not, right? He probably would have liked to have been. Mr. Wrestling 2 with a Thez press on Nature Boy. Solid right hands to the head.
Feeling it right now. As well he should.
Yeah, that was a good time, Godspeed. That was a good time.
On your face.
Mr. Wrestling 2 once again taking his time with Ric Flair, and that is a huge mistake, and he's going to pay for it now. Flair with a drop kick, and Wrestling 2's out on the concrete the hard way.
Countouts legal in this match.
Flair trying to separate that shoulder now. He would have, Dave. I agree. I agree, he would have been. Flair taking Wrestling 2, tossing him over to the other side into the barricade. And a hip toss on the concrete. Nicely done by the Nature Boy. Flair tossing Wrestling 2 up the walkway. Gets back in the ring at the count of 5. Wrestling 2's down. Looks like he hurt his back. If Flair stays in there, he may get a count out, but you know he's not going to do that. Big overhand right by Flair. Caught Mr. Wrestling 2. He wasn't looking. Flair's feeling pretty good about it. Is he going for the mask? He's trying to rearrange the face. Flair. Wow, Wrestling 2's face went right down into the concrete. Really hard there. Flair with a spinning toe hold. Dropping the elbow across that knee. You know what he's doing. He's warming up those legs for the figure 4. Flair back in the ring at the count of 4. That was only 4. Wow. And he's right back out, so the count is reset. Not that they're in any danger. Wow, snap suplex on the concrete. Flair starting to really take it to Mr. Wrestling 2 now. Knee lift to the face. And Wrestling 2 may not know what state he's in now. Hard into the steel barricade once again. And Flair goes down. Wrestling 2 tripped him. And Flair hit his head on the railing. And he's not too happy about it. Now he's choking Mr. Wrestling 2 out. Ref's count is at 5. Flair getting back in at the count of 6. Wrestling 2 stunned on his feet. Count is at 7. And Wrestling 2 shaking off the cobwebs. Getting back in the ring at the count of 8. Flair right to the legs. You know where he's going. Figure 4. He's got it locked in. Far enough away from the ropes. Wrestling 2's not going to get to the ropes. He has to figure a way out. Referee's right there. Flair really cinching it down on the knee. And he got tired of holding it in. So he let it go. He's going to go for the pinfall instead. And he got him. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, rides that figure 4 to a 3 count over Mr. Wrestling 2. The Masked Varmint. Yep, I remember that, Dave. I remember that. Yeah, God, you never know, guys, but he may be. Yeah, Derek. Yep. Ric Flair gets the victory over Mr. Wrestling 2. 3 stars, your official match rating. It's a pretty good match. Flair had the figure 4 locked in. Decided he wanted a pinfall instead. And he puts away Mr. Wrestling 2. Dusty Rhodes might do it, Derek. All right, 4th match of the evening. Speaking of Dusty, Dusty's going to get another shot at that World Heavyweight Championship at Fall Brawl coming up in a couple of weeks. But tonight, he's going up against Harley Race. We just watched the Dark Side of the Ring on Harley, yesterday, I think it was. Godspeed says Dusty Rhodes is going to get the win. I say Dusty as well. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the victory. Macho Man was always my favorite. He's my favorite of all time. But Dusty Rhodes was always a very, very close second. So, can never go against Dusty. Dave says he's a Harley Race fan, so he's picking Handsome to get the victory. So, Dusty is slightly favored coming into this one. It's only going to be a matter of time before these two start battling it out over one of the championships in the NWA. Floyd says Dusty's going to get the win as well. That puts Dusty as a solid favorite coming in. Let's send it down to ringside. Here comes the American Dream, the son of a plumber, Dusty Rhodes.
The following contest is scheduled for making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 317 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Some would say
we watched that, what is the show, the Antiques, or what's the name of the show where they go around and they, with Booker T and Mick Foley and, yeah, he's just a common man. The one where they go around collecting all of the old memorabilia to display for the fans. I can't remember the name of the show. Booker T, Mick Foley, Lita. We just watched the one on Dusty Rhodes the other day. Cody was there, working hard and eating ham. That was a good one, the Dusty Rhodes one.
From Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 284 pounds,
Harley Race, WWE Treasures. That's it, Treasures. That's the one I couldn't think of that word. Yeah, that was a good one. Man, I'll tell you what. I would love to have Dusty Rhodes stuff. I do actually have one Dusty Rhodes thing. That's pretty fucking badass in my opinion. But I would love, on the Treasure Show, they had his journals of the bookings that he did with the matches. And you can see how he planned stuff out ahead of time in those journals. Man, would I love to look at those. He had all the gates, ticket sales, what matches worked, what matches didn't, and all of those journals. Cody had them all. Man, I would love to read through just one of those just to see how his mind works. No, not yet, Floyd, but I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. We watched the Harley Race episode yesterday. Oh, excuse me. The Harley Race episode and the Brutus Beefcake episode yesterday. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're in season 5 now, about halfway through. So we should be getting to that one within the next week. Yeah, I would love to dig through that journal. Just one of them. I love reading stuff like that. Dusty goes for the cover. It's a 1 count. Harley kicks out.
Getting his shoulder up before 2. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
Dusty Rhodes gets rolled over by Harley Race. Couple of left hands to the head. That'll slow Dusty down a little bit. Harley stomps on the ankle.
They'll only ever be second best.
These two in a main event status match here. Yeah, absolutely, Floyd. I would love to dig through one of those. I love all that wrestling history stuff, especially something like that where you could actually see into his mind what he was planning and what worked, what didn't, and gates, takes, ticket sales, yeah, attendance.
These consecutive attacks have him reeling. Yeah, and he keeps struggling.
I've gone through pretty much about that whole website. I told you guys about it a couple months ago, where it has just about every single wrestling match ever held. It's a very, very detailed history of pro wrestling. And it doesn't have every single one, but they strive to. They're always looking for new information. It's pretty incredible. I've been through that website many, many times. It's overwhelming, all of the cards and results that they have.
But for how much longer?
I love going through that every once in a while. I'll sit down for lunch and I'll pull up the site. I'll just pick a random year and just go through the year and follow through on the tours, because they have everything separated by dates. Pretty interesting, very interesting. Yeah, absolutely, Derek. Yep. Dusty with 2 right hands to the forehead. Harley races down to the canvas. Dusty helps him back up. He's not done with him quite yet. Tosses him over the top rope out onto the apron. Right hand and a drop kick from the American Dream, and Dusty sends Harley Race out onto the concrete floor the hard way. Big shot to the body. Derek says Harley Race is going to get the win. Dusty with a shot to the throat. He'll take him when he has the opportunity. Atomic drop by Dusty Rhodes. The American Dream slamming Harley Race hard into those steel stairs.
He steps foot in the ring again.
Yeah, the Macho Man is always my #1 guy. My all-time favorite, but Dusty was always a very, very close second. When they got into a feud in the WWE, man, I was beside myself. I didn't know who to vote for.
Yeah, he is being steadfast in his approach.
Dusty really taking it to Harley Race now. Race with a nice reversal and a knee to the rib cage, and that sends Dusty to the floor. Harley Race sends Dusty into the steel stairs, taste of his own medicine. Slamming his face into the concrete floor. That wasn't very nice, Mr. Race. That was a cowardly move. And Dusty flapjacks him and gets some revenge on the concrete. Harley Race was about 8 feet in the air there. Dusty tosses him to the other side of the ring area here in Kentucky. Count is at 7. Dusty's back in the ring. He should just relax. He'd get a count out, but the American Dream's not going to be happy with that, and he goes right back out to continue the attack on Harley Race. Right hand to the body, left hand missed. Dusty slamming Harley into the barricade. Most wanted treasures. Yep, there you go, Derek. Once again into the sharp corners of those steel stairs, Harley Race. And he is down, and that one might have hurt him. Dusty getting back in the ring at the count of 5. Harley may be seriously injured. Dusty's taking a break. Race just now getting to his feet. Dusty heading right back out now. Count as it was at 7. Dusty went out there and walked right into a chop to the throat. Hogan and Macho Man, yeah, Floyd? Not a bad combination. Race back in the ring, right back out just as quick. Dusty was waiting for him and sends him into the other corner. Out on the floor here in Corbin, Kentucky. DDT'd him! Dusty Rhodes with a DDT on Harley Race on the concrete floor here in Corbin, Kentucky. The fans are in shock. They love Dusty, but they can't believe what they're seeing. This is a brutal match. Vertical suplex by Harley Race. These two men don't like each other. They haven't liked each other for about 50 years. And they are putting on a whale of a match so far. The stars really don't match the match. In my opinion, this has been a very good back and forth match so far. Harley gets an elbow up. Yeah, Miss Elizabeth, yep. Headbutt by Harley Race. He was known for those flying headbutts. Harley's going to go for the cover. He gets a 1 count on the American Dream. Oh, spear for Harley Race. He goes for the cover. And it's a 2 count.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job. Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
The next big move might end this. The question is,
I used to love watching the Dusty Rhodes Ric Flair steel cage matches there. Those were some of my favorite matches. Harley Race once again biting Dusty Rhodes, and this time he drew blood. Harley Race is a savage tonight. Vertical suplex. He just bit Dusty Rhodes wide open, and Harley choking him out while the referee looks for a date in the front row. He was completely looking the opposite way. There he goes again. Harley Race choking the American Dream out. Big knee to the face there. Dusty Rhodes been on the receiving end for several minutes now. Blood pouring down his face after Harley Race bit him like he was this evening's taco. Boot to the face. Dusty slows Harley down momentarily, but not long enough. Double axe handle to the back. Dusty is down, and he is bleeding heavily. Harley Race feeling pretty good. You can see why. He is completely in control of this bout. And once again, choking the American Dream out while the referee just looks the other way, literally. Harley goes for the victory. And he got him. Harley Race with a hard-fought victory over the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Wow.
Here is your winner,
Harley Race. Dusty didn't get funky like a monkey tonight. Harley Race with the win. That was a brutal match. Most abdominals. That's good. Harley Race with a hard-fought victory over the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dusty didn't get funky like a monkey daddy. He got kind of beat, kind of bad. It was a very good match. 3.5 stars, your official match rating. Harley Race with the victory. You know what, Derek? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I do have it bookmarked on my computer. So when I'm done with the stream here tonight or on one of my other videos, just put a comment down and ask me there for the website, and I'll put the link down there for you, because I can't remember it off the top of my head what the name of it is. But I know I have it bookmarked, so just leave a comment on any of my videos, and I'll put the link up. It's very, very in-depth, man. It's really cool. All right, that brings us to the intermission part of the evening. Let's take a look at what went down here so far in Corbin, Kentucky. We open things up. Arn Anderson with a good win over the Masked Superstar. That was a very good match. Ole Anderson completed the sweep for the Minnesota Wrecking Crew tonight. He got a win over Bruiser Brody. Still a little bit shocked about that one. Ric Flair had a good win over Mr. Wrestling 2. And Harley Race just beat down Dusty Rhodes. That was a good match. All the matches have been good so far tonight. Harley Race bloodied up Dusty Rhodes pretty good, and then got a 3 count. Second half of tonight's action, we got Kerry Von Erich battling Dory Funk. There's Tully Blanchard. We were talking about him earlier. He'll be squaring off against Terry Funk. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He goes up against Buddy Rogers, the original Nature Boy. And in tonight's main event, the television champion non-title match, Sting taking on Jerry the King Lawler. He'll be making his NWA debut here tonight. Tonight's second half of action is brought to you by Fanatics. Use the link in the description below to get to Fanatics.com for all of your favorite college football apparel, merchandise, gear, memorabilia, everything college football related is available on Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything. They have daily specials on their website, so make sure that you use that link in the description below to get to Fanatics.com for all of your college football needs. Yeah, it would have been, Dave. Yeah, it would have. All right, we got Kerry Von Erich starting things off against Dory Funk, starting off the second half of action here tonight. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the victory. I like Dory Funk. I'm going to go with Kerry Von Erich, though. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the victory. Man, I love Dory Funk. He is such an awesome guy. He is a really good guy. He's a good friend. Godspeed says Dory's going to get the win. Dave says Kerry's going to get the win. I got to stick with Kerry. Man, I got some stories I can't tell. There'll come a time. There will come a time where I'll be able to tell them. I got some good Dory Funk Jr. stories.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Denton, Texas. Weighing in at 275 pounds. Kerry
Von Erich.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing.
It is, Derek, it is.
In a main event level match.
That's what happens when you let the AI, do things. But that's cool. That's cool. I used to play the matches and set everything up and everything, but I find that it's kind of more realistic, a little bit better since I stopped playing it and just let the AI play everything out. No, Derek, he's not. Oh yeah, Floyd, you have him as the Texas Tornado. Yeah, I don't have Barry Windham, Derek. I don't have. There wasn't enough save slots for him. I would love to have him though.
at 255 pounds.
Dory Funk Jr. Dory Funk Jr.
See right through this individual's pleasant manner.
taking on Kerry Von Erich.
Well, Saxton, you must have exceptional vision because I see a superstar who would never.
Fans here in Kentucky not real supportive of Mr. Funk.
Do that in a match not long ago.
Well, maybe Corey needs glasses.
Kerry Von Erich and Dory Funk. There's the bell. Second half of action tonight underway in front of the sellout crowd in Corbin, Kentucky. Dory Funk starting things off with a DDT and a leg drop across the throat of Kerry Von Erich. And look at this. Dory going for the submission hold right away. Look at the pain that Kerry Von Erich is in, and he somersaults his way out of it. Nice reversal there by Kerry, and now he's right to the choking of Dory across the top rope. Kerry Von Erich, big right hand to the jaw. Nice hip toss into a power slam. Nicely done by the Texas Tornado. Fisherman suplex right across the neck. Held it for a pin. Bridged into that pin attempt, 1 count only. Dory kicked out. Kerry Von Erich now with a submission hold of his own.
Just slipped underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
We saw highlights on the dark side of the ring for Harley Race when Harley beat Dory for the NWA Championship in 1973. That was pretty cool. Didn't see a lot of the match, but saw a little bit of it. It was kind of cool to see that footage. Dory with an elbow right to the small of the back. Knee to the face. Kerry Von Erich working over Dory pretty good now. Double fist to the midsection. Dory gets a boot to the rib cage. Couple of right hands to the face. Left hand right. Left hand right. Left right. He is pounding away on Kerry's face. Irish whips him hard into the corner. Dory follows him in and slams his face into that turnbuckle. Dory with a left hand right to the jaw, and once again taking Kerry's face and introducing it to that top turnbuckle. Again! Kerry may not know where he is right now. Throws up an elbow to back Dory off a bit. And he goes for the claw. A move that needs no setup. Dory walked right into it. Kerry Von Erich with a claw hold locked in on Dory Funk right in the middle of the ring. Dory needs to figure out a way out because he can't reach the rope. Referee's right there. Fingers were starting to slip. Kerry let it go, but he held it for quite a while. Kerry's all fired up now. Solid right hand to the jaw. Dory's still on his feet. Clothesline, not anymore. Kerry Von Erich with the cover. And it's a 2 count. Dory kicks out.
He's just one final blow away. Here we go.
Spinning right hand by Kerry Von Erich. Dory's down. Going for the win.
Shoulder up before 3. Wow.
It's a 2 count.
Has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga.
Yeah, that's right, Floyd. That's right. A lot of people are like that. You know, that they're brought up with it.
Still going on.
Yeah, that's cool, Derek.
Quick exchange of
You know, Dave, it's just a flaw.
definitely not where you want to be.
It's just a flaw where his shorts were made. I did not make this Dory Funk. I downloaded them. And when they made them, obviously something happened with his shorts. It almost looks like a skin belt. I notice that every time Dory's in action. I've tried to fix it, but I can't. Maybe if I change his shorts. And Kerry Von Erich puts him away. Wow. Kerry Von Erich with a power slam to victory over Dory Funk Jr.
Here is your winner, Kerry
Von Erich. That was a pretty good back and forth match. I didn't think the end was coming for a while. Kerry Von Erich, nice job to put Dory Funk away. That was indeed a good match.
Just an unbelievable performance he had tonight, Corey.
2.5 stars, your official match rating. That was indeed a good match. Kerry Von Erich with the victory over Dory Funk. I'm going to see if I can change his trunks. Dave, maybe that'll fix it. But I downloaded them, and it's been that way ever since I got them. And I notice it every time. It's some flaw in the game. I'll see if I can change his trunks and see if that can be fixed, because I see that all the time too. All right, next up we got Tully Blanchard taking on Terry Funk. Both of the Funk brothers also in action tonight. Both of the Andersons as well. Derek picked Dory to get the win. Sadly, he did not. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Dave. Oh, yeah, Floyd. Yeah, I've noticed that every single time that he wrestles, I see that. Godspeed picks Tully Blanchard. Dave picks Terry Funk. Floyd picks Tully. I'm going to go with Terry Funk as well, so we got to pick him coming into this one. Tully Blanchard and Terry Funk live here in Corbin, Kentucky, in front of a sellout crowd. Let's send it down to ringside and see how this one plays out. It should be good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, Tully Blanchard.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
Tully Blanchard, always the forgotten man in the Four Horsemen. You can understand why. Although I would rate him higher than Ole Anderson. I would rate the Four Horsemen, I would say Rick, Arn, Tully, and Ole. Most people would probably put Ole above Tully. But he's always a forgotten man and always highly underrated in my opinion.
And his opponent from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, Terry Funky.
It's all about showing off for this superstar. They are fearless and want everyone to know.
You say fearless, I say insane. Let's just call the whole thing off.
Now we're talking.
A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
He does, Dave, he does. I've always noticed that he does kind of look like Tommy Dreamer a little bit. Yeah, the Von Erich movie, Claw. Yeah, it's on Max right now, Derek. Yep, I still haven't seen it.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names.
I really don't want to. I probably will eventually at some point, but I've just heard so many bad things about it from people that I know who knew the Von Erichs. That have said it's just not an accurate depiction at all. I mean, when it comes from the people who knew them, you know, it kind of makes me not want to see it. Wow, that was a nice move by Terry there. I was supposed to go see it with Bob Cook. We were going to go together, but our schedules never matched up, and then he moved up to Tennessee. He watched it a couple of weeks ago. I still haven't seen it. Big fist drop to the face. Again, Terry Funk. Terry Funk can be just as brutal as anybody in the ring. Definitely have to be on your toes. Nice reversal there by Tully Blanchard. Suplex into a bridge. Very pleased with himself. For good reason. That was a nice move. Don't forget, I have a poll up currently on the channel about the upcoming college football 25 content. I have I'm going to be live streaming. The first stream is going to be a walkthrough of the entire game so we can check it out. But after that, I'm going to start a dynasty with the Miami Hurricanes. But off camera, I'm going to be playing the shit out of the game. And I'm going to do another dynasty with another school. And I put up a poll to let you guys choose what school that's going to be. Because I will put some videos and some shorts up. I won't live stream it. But I'll put some videos and some shorts up from that second dynasty. And the choices are Arizona State, the Arizona State Sun Devils, the Coastal Carolina Chancelliers, the Liberty Flames, and the Hawaii Warriors. Terry Funk with a pile driver on Tully Blanchard. Right now, Arizona State has a slight lead in the poll over Hawaii. And Terry couldn't put him away. Tully Blanchard got a shoulder up just before the 3 count. So make sure you get your votes in for that. Arizona State has a slight lead over Hawaii right now. Looks like it's going to be one of those two. And I'll have a lot of videos and shorts from those as well. I won't live stream them. I'll only live stream the Miami Hurricanes dynasty. But I'll definitely pull many videos and shorts out of it. So we'll have a lot of different content to watch once the game goes live. But make sure you get your votes in. It's close. Arizona State and Hawaii running neck and neck last I saw. Hook to the midsection by Tully Blanchard. Overhand chop, knife edge chop. Tully Blanchard taking Terry Funk by the hair and tossing him across the ring. And a bloody Tully Blanchard feeling pretty good about himself, but he celebrated a little too long. And Tully now turned it into a neck breaker. Nice reversal. Raquel Gonzalez is dating Adam Cole. Oh, yeah? That's interesting. Tully over the top rope out onto the concrete. Courtesy of Terry Funk. I never thought Raquel Gonzalez was... Never mind. Terry Funk, several right hands. One too many, and Tully turned it into a hip toss and a boot to the chest. And we have some absolutely brutal action here in the NWA tonight, which is just what you want to see. Tully Blanchard and Terry Funk going toe-to-toe. Solid right hand by Tully Blanchard. It is indeed a good match, Derek. Oh, yeah, that's interesting, Floyd. Well, that's cool. More power to him. Tully Blanchard with a surfboard face plant. Terry slams his face hard into the canvas. Tully goes for the cover, and it's a 2.5 count. These guys they're killing me. Tully, Terry, Tully. Tully's bleeding right now. Terry's in trouble. Tully Blanchard. Adam Cole is dating Britt Baker. I would choose Britt Baker over Raquel Gonzalez every day of the week. Terry Funk ripping the arm right off of Tully Blanchard. Headbutt by Terry. Kick to the chin. Terry Funk lining up Tully Blanchard. Bringing him in. He's looking for another Texas pile driver. There it is. Opening up that wound a little bit more on the top of Tully's head. He's in trouble. Fans on their feet here in Kentucky. Terry Funk hooks the leg. He's going to go for the victory. And he got him. Texas pile drives his way to victory over Tully Blanchard. What a fantastic match that was. Here is your winner, Terry Funk.
What a battle. Respect to both competitors.
Don't shake his hand. That's right, Dave. It was a West Texas slugfest, and then now they're going to shake hands. Tully Blanchard bloodied and beaten. Terry Funk rides that Texas pile driver to victory. He got a 3 count over Tully Blanchard, and it was absolutely exactly what Dave said, a West Texas slugfest. Terry Funk gets the victory. We've had a lot of fantastic matches here tonight. on NWA Wrestling. 3.5 stars is your official match rating for that one. Terry Funk with a very hard-fought win over Tully Blanchard. Tully with nothing to be embarrassed about. He gave it his all. Just come up a little bit short. All right, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He'll be at Fall Brawl taking on Sting for the NWA TV title tonight. He's matched up against the Nature Boy, the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. This should be a pretty good one. Let him know, Floyd. Let him know. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat squaring off against the Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. We had both Nature Boys in action tonight, although Buddy Rogers was the original. Dave's going Ricky Steamboat. Floyd's going Ricky Steamboat. I'm going to go Ricky Steamboat as well. So he is the heavy favorite coming into this one. Should be a pretty good match. Let's send it down to ringside here in Corbin, Kentucky. Sellout crowd for NWA action tonight. Let's see how this one plays out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, Ricky the Dragon
Steamboat. Yeah, Tully did good, Derek, but he fell a little bit short.
WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
This guy is the real deal.
The original Nature Boy.
And his opponent from Camden, New Jersey, weighing in at 234 pounds, the Natural, Buddy Rogers.
The Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, was a long-time NWA champion when the World Wrestling Federation, they were the Worldwide Wrestling Federation at the time, when they split off away from the NWA. They went on their own. They brought Buddy with them and made him their first Worldwide Wrestling Federation champion.
A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
Yeah, I saw that, Floyd. I saw that, and I really don't pay attention to that. Who's with who, who's banging who, who's married to who. I don't care. I did see that her and Bo Dallas are no longer linked. I saw that her kissing Dom. I gave my opinion on Dom the other night. We don't have a baby doll in here, Derek. Sadly. Again, no save slots for it.
And here we have a superstar.
Buddy Rogers and Gorgeous George would absolutely be interesting, Dave. Yep. Gorgeous George is in the AWA right now, though, but nothing says they can't get together in the future. She wants to focus on her career. That's funny, Lloyd. You know that's a line of bullshit, right, Floyd? Everybody wants to focus on their career, spend more time with their family. If her and Bo Dallas got divorced, something happened. There was a reason for it. Either she was on the road and he wasn't anymore, or whatever. Something happened. She didn't want to focus on her career.
Quick thinking pays off.
Yeah, that's good, Floyd. I do. I don't like Dom at all. Ricky Steamboat with a little shoulder shiver there as he works over Buddy Rogers out in the concrete.
Into the ring now.
Count is at 6. Buddy Rogers back in the ring. And he's back out, so the count resets. Yeah, I saw that you wanted. Oh, Buddy Rogers head first into the ring apron. You could hear the head hitting the metal. Ricky Steamboat really in control right now. Standing shooting star on Buddy Rogers. It is, Derek, it is. I saw that Liv won the title. I don't really have an opinion on it. I really don't care. Look at Ricky Steamboat off the top rope. Diving Hurricanrana off the top rope out onto the floor. He is just stomping away on Buddy Rogers right now. Dropping the knee across the elbow. I think the women's division right now, I think the reason that Liv is the champion right now is the women's division is extremely weak right now. With Becky walking away, taking a long hiatus. Ronda's gone. I think that the women's division is really weak, and Liv might be, well, she is top of the division right now. Ref's count is at 6 as Ricky Steamboat reverses Rogers, and then Buddy reverses Ricky and tosses him back inside the squared circle. Buddy's back into the count of 7, continuing the attack. And Buddy Rogers looks like I'm going to go with Ricky tripped him there.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Buddy Rogers up on the top rope. Ricky Steamboat down. Buddy Rogers diving knee across the throat of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Perfectly executed right across the throat. Rogers, monster backbreaker across the knee. Yeah, Rhea's out hurt too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. The women's division is weak right now. I forgot about Rhea. I forgot to mention her yet. I didn't forget about her. I forgot to mention her. So Liv is like the best of what's remaining. Nice reversal by the Dragon. Wrist lock. What's he going to do with it? Walking over to the corner, hopping up to the top rope. All that work for an arm drag. Ricky Steamboat back in control once again. Boot to the midsection by Rogers. Nice reversal. He's going for the sleeper hold. Trying to put Ricky out. Right in the middle of the ring. He's got it locked in. Could it be good night, Ricky? He's getting weak. And Ricky throws a jawbreaker on to break the hold. But it took its toll. He's slow getting up. Oh, double face buster across the knee by Ricky Steamboat. Buddy Rogers is down, and Ricky didn't even get a 1 count out of that. That was a devastating move. Wow, kick right to the face. That was a solid kick by Steamboat. Standing drop kick by the Dragon. Ricky up to the top rope. Buddy still down. Superfly crushed him. Ricky grabs the leg, going for the victory. And he couldn't hold him. Couldn't hold him long enough. Got a 2 count. Yeah, me too, Derek. Me too.
He got whipped into that corner.
Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a deep dive into the gameplay. 11 o'clock, and I will have all kinds of coverage of that once it's over. Ricky Steamboat. Bulldog off the top rope. Buddy Rogers face first, hard into the canvas. Ricky follows it with a knee lift to the nose, and Buddy's bleeding. Steamboat, standing shooting star, but it was a springboard off the lower rope. He hit the mark, goes for the win, and still can't put him away. Buddy Rogers somehow finding a way to get a shoulder up. Ricky telling the ref speed it up a little bit. Dragon went for the, he went over for that over the shoulder and he missed. Buddy Rogers went for a cross body block, he missed. Ricky missed with the kick. Buddy with the double arm hook suplex. Great back and forth action. We've had a lot of fantastic action here tonight. Buddy Rogers looking for that figure 4. He's got it locked in the middle of the ring. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's in trouble. No way he can reach the ropes. He's got to find a way out. Referee's right there. If Ricky quits, he'll hear him. Buddy cinching it in. All the pressure on the knee. And look at a bloody Buddy Rogers trying to stop Ricky from reversing it, and he does. And Buddy released it real quick when he felt the pain on his own knee. He held it for a good long time, though. Both men have taken a lot of punishment.
Shot right to the kidney. And again. Great way to wear down your opponent.
Buddy Rogers has Ricky down again. Spinning toe hold. Looking for the figure 4. Has it locked in once again. A bloody Buddy Rogers has it locked in. Ricky's far enough from the ropes. He can't reach him. Referee's semi-close. He can hear Ricky if he gives up. Buddy Rogers, look at him. Cinched it down good, then let it go. He gave up. Ricky wasn't going to quit, so he's going to try for the pinfall instead, and he got him. Nature Boy Buddy Rogers with a fantastic win over Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Here is your winner, the
Nature Boy
Buddy Rogers.
And with the results of this battle plain to see on their face, at least they can say they won the match.
I don't know if I'd say the battle scars were worth it, Cole, but I will say
that was a good match, Gatsby. That was indeed.
Celebrating right now.
3 stars is your official match rating. It was probably a little bit better than that. I'd give it 3.5. Nature Boy Buddy Rogers with a very hard-fought win over Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We have had a lot of fantastic action here tonight. Yeah, got to agree, Dave. Got to agree with you. Yep. I don't know if I ever had a favorite valet, Derek. I really didn't. I never really gave 2 shits about them. But since the Macho Man was my favorite of all time, I guess I'd kind of have to go with Miss Elizabeth. But I never really cared about him. But probably Miss Elizabeth because of that. But you know what? I met Sherry, and she was awesome. So I probably have to go Miss Elizabeth or Sherry. Sensational Sherry, Sherry Martel, Scary Sherry, whatever you want to call her. She went by 100 different names. But she was an awesome person. So I'd have to go with her as well. But she wasn't really a valet. She was a wrestler. And she only valeted when they didn't have the women's division anymore. So I'd have to go with Miss Elizabeth and Sherry. I'm looking forward to her Dark Side of the Ring. I think that one's coming up for us. I haven't seen it yet. All right, main event of the evening, your NWA TV champion, Sting. He's going to meet Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at Fall Brawl for the title. Jerry Lawler making his NWA debut here tonight. He can screw that match all up. If he can get a win here tonight, non-title match, he'll insert himself into that match and make it a triple threat match at Fall Brawl. So this one's going to be interesting. Dave says Sting. Floyd says Sting. Godspeed says Sting. I got to go with Sting, too. He's the heavy favorite in this one. Let me know who you think's going to get the win. Derek was hoping Ricky was going to get the win last match. Did not get it. Lita. Yeah, see, Lita's another one, Godspeed. I don't consider her a valet. She was a wrestler. All right, Jerry the King Lawler. Sting, this one should be good. Yeah, I got to spend an hour with Sherry one time, and man, she was awesome. She really was. So nice when she didn't have to be.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California. Weighing in at 271 pounds, the National Wrestling Alliance Television Champion,
Sting!
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality. The champ knows the competition level's at an all-time high. He needs to show he's above all competitors.
Yeah, they do happen from time to time, Dave, but yeah, not as often as you would want.
And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler!
Wave, everybody, wave.
Yeah, Derek, I would have to agree with you. When I was a kid, I always thought NWA was more respected than WWF as well. And my dad was friends with Bob Backlund, so we used to go to the matches all the time. But the NWA, it was, you know what it was? It was the NWA deemed their champion as the World Heavyweight Champion, where the WWF deemed their champion the Heavyweight Champion. They didn't start really calling it a World Heavyweight Championship until the green belt came out. So that gave the NWA a mental distinction, I guess, if you will, of being better and higher class or higher ranked than the WWF.
By the flying fist drop and
oh, that's cool, Floyd. That's cool.
Well, the King looks ready to deliver a royal beating. Maybe to you again, Michael.
Jerry the King Lawler taking on Sting. If he can get a win here, he'll be going to Fall Brawl. And it'll make that Sting-Steamboat match a triple threat at Fall Brawl. Sting doesn't want that. He's got enough to worry about with Steamboat.
He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight.
Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely perfectly put. NWA was better for wrestling. WWF was better for entertainment. That is perfect analogy. Yep, after Hogan, you're correct. After Hogan, yep.
Look at this heel hook.
Yep. Yeah, before Hogan, they were they were kind of both even as far as wrestling goes. But see, and that was Vince McMahon Sr.'s era. You know, then Junior took over, and that's when the Hogan shit all started happening, and it turned into entertainment.
Just breaking down the opponent.
But still, either way, the WWF they never deemed their champion as a world champion, so it was they were always kind of considered second fiddle to the NWA.
And he gets the shoulder up before two. He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Yes, it was Godspeed. It was indeed. I don't know if Alexa's back or not yet, Floyd. I don't think so. I think she's been hinting that she may be coming back soon. I think she sent out a couple of tweets lately indicating that she may be coming back soon. I don't think she is yet, though. I could be wrong.
I'm having flashbacks to when I hit Jerry that hard.
Stinger, spinning right hand, and the King is down. Look at Sting deadlifting Jerry Lawler from the canvas, high over his head, military press. Sting showing off that strength, dropping Lawler face first. Jerry making his NWA debut here tonight. Sting with an arm breaker, followed by another one. Going for the cover. It's a 2 count.
There he goes, right into the corner.
Yeah, that was stupid too, Floyd. A lot of things Vince did was stupid, especially during that era there. The TNA era, I call it. Lawler with the cover, it's a 2 count. Gatsby says she's coming back soon, yeah. She's put a couple of tweets up indicating she may be getting ready to come back. Lawler's up on the top rope. Stinger's down. Fans booing heavily for Lawler. Big overhand fist off the top rope. Sting's busted open. Lawler's going for the win. 2 count. Sting kicks out. Fans here in Kentucky not high on Mr. Lawler. Another fist drop by Jerry. Working on that open wound. Oh, Bo's back, yeah. Nicely done by Sting, crushing him. Running splash, goes for the victory. Leg is hooked, and it's a 2 count. Jerry kicked out. I've never been a big fan of Bo either. I don't know, maybe it's just his physique. I've never bought him as a professional wrestler. But entertainer, absolutely. Lawler's going for the cover. Sting has a foot on the rope. Referee saw it and stopped counting. Lawler's not happy about it. Should have hooked the leg, Jerry.
Just breaking down the opponent.
The King now pounding away on the side of Sting's head. Solid right hands. And he's going to hop up to the second top rope now. Frog splash. He came down on a pair of Stinger knees. Nice reversal there by the TV champion. Tossing Jerry Lawler across the ring by his head.
For all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match. Hoping to end it here.
Oh, look at a small package by Jerry Lawler. He may have Sting. He's in trouble. And Sting gets away just in the nick of time. Nice move there by Sting, or by Jerry Lawler. Went for the small package, and now a fist drop into that open wound.
Wards off that offense from Lawler.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, Dave. I think maybe that's why I never really was that high on him. He was kind of funny, but I just never bought him as a professional wrestler. Running power slam by Sting. I think he may be getting ready to put Jerry away. Nice reversal by Jerry Lawler. We have had some outstanding matches here tonight. Every match has been good. Uh-oh, the King with his patented jumping pile driver nails it. Yes, every single Division I school is in the game, Derek. Yep, Notre Dame is in. Jerry Lawler trying to ride that pile driver to victory. The leg is hooked. And wow, somehow, some way, Sting got a shoulder up. And he's still alive. Oh, slipped out the back door there. Lawler was going for a camel clutch. Sting slipped out the back door to avoid it. Big Stinger splash. That might do it. Now he's going for the cover. And again, Jerry Lawler kicks out. Yep, I agree, Dave. I agree. Too much wasted time after the pile driver. Match should have been over. Uh-oh. Sting's got him locked in. Scorpion deathlock. Jerry the King Lawler's in trouble. I don't think he can reach the rope. Sting really cinching it down. Look at the blood pouring down his forehead as he pulls on the back. Lawler bent the wrong way. He wasn't going to give up, though. Sting knows it. So he let it go. An inverted spine buster flapjack face first into the canvas, and Jerry Lawler's in trouble. Now Sting wasting time, posing for the fans at ringside. Finally, he decides to go for the pin. He's got the leg hooked, and victory secured. Sting with a hard-fought win over Jerry the King Lawler.
Here is your winner,
Sting.
You cannot say they didn't give it their all and then some to achieve this victory.
With a win like that, he just stood up and commanded the attention of everyone in the WWE Universe.
I think they've noticed, Byron.
A bloody Sting with a hard-fought win over the King. Sting wins over the King. It was indeed a good match. Every match tonight was a good match. 4 stars for that one. A bloody Sting with the victory over Jerry the King Lawler. Lawler was moments away from putting that one away as well. That one could have gone either way. All right, that brings us to the end of tonight's NWA action. Let's take a look at what went down here. Before we do that, let me remind you that tonight's recap is brought to you by Godlike Hosting, giving you premium game hosting with high performance, minimal ping, and improved protection. They specialize in Minecraft and Grand Theft Auto, plus 28 other games. If you're looking for a new server or a new host, give Godlike Hosting a shot. Use the link in the description below, and you can get a free trial. If you want to give them a shot, they have tons and tons of 5-star reviews all over the internet. So use that link in the description below to get to Godlike Hosting. Oh, I hope so too, Dave. I hope so too. The good thing about Showdown at Shea, we're going to have at least 10 matches instead of just 8. So we'll go a little bit longer that night. And maybe more than 10, but we're definitely going to have at least 10 matches. Yes, she was, Derek. Elizabeth was a beautiful woman, yep. All right, Arn Anderson got things started off tonight. The Enforcer with a good win over the Masked Superstar. All the matches were good tonight. Ole Anderson gave the Minnesota Wrecking Crew a complete sweep tonight. Ole with a very impressive win over Bruiser Brody. Nature Boy Ric Flair, the World Heavyweight Champion, was here. Mr. Wrestling 2 gave him a little trouble, but Flair got the win in the end. Harley Race got a very hard-fought victory. That was a fantastic match over the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Kerry Von Erich, another good win tonight over Dory Funk. That was a good back-and-forth match. So was this one. Terry Funk with a huge win over Tully Blanchard. Back and forth these guys went all throughout the match. Nature Boy Buddy Rogers with a good win over Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And the main event, as you just saw, Sting, as Derek was hoping, got the victory over Jerry the King Lawler. Fantastic night of action tonight here in the NWA. All right, let's bump the calendar up a day, and we will see that the next live stream is, let's see, we're here. Next live stream will be Sunday night, 6:30 bell time. WCW is the show on Sunday night, 6:30 bell time. All right, tonight's action was brought to you by the WWE Shop, Fanatics.com, Godlike Hosting, and don't forget about SeatGeek. Use the code ScottStevens10 to get $10 off your first order if it hits $250 or more. SeatGeek, get your tickets for your wrestling, baseball, football, hockey, basketball, baseball, wherever you're going, concerts. Use the link in the description below to get your tickets from SeatGeek. 45 days away from college football 25 tomorrow, 11 a.m. Deep dive gameplay with Kirk Herbstreit. I will be all over that. So I will be putting up some videos tomorrow when that is complete. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for that to see some actual gameplay. And they didn't say, all they said is gameplay. So they didn't say if they're going to deep dive into a specific mode or whatever. So it doesn't matter. I'll be there. And I'll be taking my notes. And I will be doing my videos afterward. We'll see how many videos I can get out of it. But I'm definitely all over it. So there will be something coming up tomorrow for you. All right, if you saw anything you liked tonight, make sure that you drop a like down below on your way in or on your way out. I do appreciate it. That's cool, Dave. That's cool. Yep, it's always on to come back later. You know, if you have to come back later on. I'm glad that you enjoy it, man. I appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Make sure you hit the bell icon to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Fresh content every single day. I go live 5 nights a week. And whenever there's an update on college football 25, I am all over that shit and getting videos up as soon as I can. I don't believe in, whenever information comes out, and I wanted to talk about this last night, I'll just take 1 second before I go. Whenever new information comes out, you got these people doing 8-minute videos, 9-minute videos, 10-minute videos. The reasoning for that is on YouTube, when you hit the 8-minute mark of a video, you can control how many advertisements you put in and where they appear. Your video has to be at least 8 minutes long. So you'll see a lot of videos stretching out 8, 9, 10 minutes. If you look at all my videos, they're 1, 2, 3 minutes because I don't give a shit about that. I want to get the information out to you as quickly as possible. I don't want to fill the video full of fluff and bullshit and all that. I want to get you the information because that's how I am. When I watch a video, I don't want to listen to 15 minutes of bullshit to get the information I want. If I click a video for Dynasty, I want to hear about the Dynasty, what's new, and that's it. So that's how I treat you guys because that's what I want to see when I get in the videos. So most of my videos are 1, 2, 3 minutes long, and that way you get the information that much faster. I'm not here to throw a million commercials, in your face like a lot of these people do. But if you ever wonder that, that's why I can put a 1 to 2 minute, 3-minute video out while someone else is giving you the same information. It's taking them 8 or 9. It's because they're trying to throw more ads at you. I got better things to do, man. I want to get the info, get it to you, and get back to playing. So, all right. Those will be coming tomorrow. At least one video will be coming tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get 2 or 3 out of it. We'll see what type of information they give. And I'll have actual gameplay to share with you, so that's going to be cool. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Floyd, for joining tonight. Have a good night yourself. Have a good night. Godspeed. Thank you for joining, Godspeed. Thank you for joining, Floyd. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Derek, for joining. Thank you, Bonnie, for joining. She was here for a little bit. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Don't forget Sunday night, 6:30 bell time, WCW. It looks like Hollywood Hogan's going to be there. Hopefully you will be too. I will see you Sunday night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. I'll see you then.